Hi you guys, I hope you are having an absolutely amazing day so far. Today I have another haul for you. You guys know I don't normally order makeup online because I like going in the store, touching things, playing with things, and getting to basically play with and pick up exactly what I want. And shipping takes forever and I'm not that patient. However, there has been a product I've been looking for months, for about 3 to 4 months to be exact now. And I finally got it. They were out of it for months. It like sold out, flew off the shelves as soon as it came out. Couldn't find it anywhere. I looked everywhere, I looked online. I eventually just had to put my name on their waiting list to get it. So today, in this giant box, I have a great big e.l.f. haul for you guys. Some of this stuff is actually kind of difficult to find in stores right now, so I did order from them. It did take longer than it was supposed to. It probably took me about 2 weeks to get it in, which was so difficult because I'm ridiculously impatient, and I was constantly going on my phone, checking the tracking numbers. I'm like, where is it? But everything is here finally, and I finally get to break into it, and I have a lot of goodies in here. Ta-da! Lots of goodies. So, first up, thing I want to show you guys is the product that I was looking for. So, a couple months ago in Sephora Play Box, probably about 4 months ago, 5 months ago now, I got a sample of the Skin Inc. Pure Revival Peel. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love this peel. This is incredible. This is a chemical exfoliant. It's the kind that beads up into like the little balls of dead skin. I know some people think those are a scam or it's just the product balling up, but I can tell a huge difference in my skin when I use this. If I feel my skin texture before, then I go and do the peel and feel my skin texture after. It is so different. It's so gentle on your skin. It's so nice to use. You don't have that super gritty, scratchy feeling at all. It just magically removes your skin. It's fantastic. I know that sounds kind of gross and gory and yeah, magically removes your skin. Okay, that sounded bad. But it magically removes your skin. It makes your face look amazing. So, here's the problem. Teensy tiny little sample, right? I got to use it a few times because I stretched it. But this stuff is expensive. Now, I'm not super cheap. I'm willing to spend $40 on a palette, no problem. However, for an exfoliant, the full size of this is right around $60. I can't remember the exact price, but I want to say it was either like $58 or $62. And you don't even get that much product in the full size. I'm like, that's a lot of money. Like, I can buy like a gigantic eyeshadow palette for that. Mind you, I'm fine with spending a lot on my skincare, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's mostly fruit enzymes, it's chemical peel, it shouldn't be that expensive. So I went in search of a dupe. So I started Googling, looking online, seeing what I could find, and in a forum or a review of this, I think it was a review of this on Sephora's website, somebody mentioned an e.l.f. product that they said was a dupe for this. I looked for it everywhere. I looked in stores, I looked online, couldn't find it. Eventually put myself on the waiting list and I got it. That product is the e.l.f. Gentle Peeling Exfoliant. This is supposed to be absolutely identical to this. So I am very curious to try this. I am trying to be good and not break into it yet. But guess how much this costs? I'm going to go ahead and open this. There is a really good amount of product in there. There's 3.04 fluid ounces in this. That is a large amount of product. This is 10 bucks compared to, I believe you get an ounce of this for 60. 10? 60. Yeah. So, I am going to be trying this and seeing if it works, because if this is an exact dupe for this, I am going to be over the moon, stupid, ridiculously excited. And because it's only $10, and I figured if it is an actual dupe, then I'm going to love it and be obsessed with it, I bought 2. I had to. I had to get 2 of them. I know I feel bad doing that when I know there's a wait list for a product, and typically I don't even put myself on wait lists for products, but this one I had to get my hands on. So I'm going to be giving this a try. I will be letting you guys know if it works. If you'd like, I can even do a full video on it. Let me know. But yeah, I am so excited, and I hope that e.l.f. realizes that obviously this is a popular product because of it being sold out. So I hope that they step up production of this so you can just grab it in Target or wherever you are, because yeah, I'm going to be trying this tonight. All right, so the next product I got is a brush. It's actually 2 brushes I picked up, and they're both from the new Beautifully Precise line. This is e.l.f.'s new high-end brush line. If I remember correctly, I believe this brush was, I want to say 14? Could be 10 or 14, and I want to say this one was either 6 or 8. Sorry, I can't remember exact prices right now, guys. I am so exhausted. I only got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep last night. The first brush I grabbed is the Precision Sculpting Brush. And what I really like is that not only are the brushes named, but they're actually numbered now. And they have the number written right there on the side of the handle. So you can say, you know, I'm using an e.l.f. 104 brush, which is really helpful because it's difficult to remember names and most companies don't write them on the side of brushes, except Real Techniques does, which I love. So these brushes are beautiful. It's got the company name and the number of the brush, and they're also triangular shaped handles, and they're acrylic, I believe. Nice metal ferrule, and then this one is so dense. It's super beautiful. It's nice and thin. This is specifically for contouring. I've needed a specific contour brush forever, and it's definitely going to fit very well. I love that the bristles are white, so you can tell when it's clean, and they're very densely packed and incredibly soft. I can't feel any rough bristles on this at all. So that is excellent. This is just a beautiful brush. It's very pretty, very soft, very dense. I cannot wait to use this one. I will definitely let you know what I think of this because you guys know I'm a huge fan of drugstore brushes. That's pretty much all I own are drugstore brushes. And the other brush I got from their Beautifully Precise line is their Precision Eyebrow Duo brush. Now, I have a ton of eyebrow brushes, like a ridiculous amount of eyebrow brushes, but I did want to try this one. This one is also numbered. It's the number 203 brush. Oh, let me pop that out. It has a spoolie, a white spoolie, which I love, on one end. And then on the other, it has a very finely tipped angle brush for your brows. This is much finer than, for example, the Wet n Wild eyebrow brush I have, which is, yes, sturdy, but it's a much thicker tip on the brush. This one is super fine. It reminds me a lot of, I don't own this brush, but it reminds me a lot of the Anastasia eyebrow brush they recommend for using with their dip brow. But this is very nice, very soft, but slightly firm. And I just think that it's going to be a good brush too. I've gotten to the point where I can kind of pick up and play with brushes and feel them and be able to tell if they're a good brush or not. And these feel like very good brushes. So I will definitely give these a shot, and if they're as amazing as I think they're going to be, then I'm going to definitely order more of these. I also want to mention before I forget, these are also cruelty-free. So I ordered one last thing, and then I got a sample and some gifts with purchase that I got to show you guys. But the last thing I ordered was their fragrance-free makeup remover cloths. I've been wanting to try these and see if they're any good. I know some people have raved about them. I am very sensitive when it comes to makeup remover wipes. Most of them I cannot use because they will sting my eyes, sting my skin, just be uncomfortable and painful and icky. So I've heard a lot of people really like these, so I'm going to give them a shot. All right, I'm going to move on to the sample. They sent me a cute little sample size of their illuminating eye cream and their mineral infused face primer. So I will try those and see if they're worth picking up. And one thing that e.l.f. always does, I've noticed from the few times I've checked out their site, is if you make a minimum purchase of like $15 or $20 or $25, whatever it is that day, you can put in a code and they will give you a free gift with purchase, which I love because it's a way to try out new products. And they included a lot. This is a good amount of product for a gift with purchase. There's actually 4 things in here. So the first thing they sent over is from their Beautifully Bare line, and it's the Natural Glow Face Palette in Fresh and Flawless. So it says this 3-in-1 total face palette includes a bronzer, highlighter, and 2 blushes. Let me pop this open if it wants to. All right, this is really nice. Here's the packaging. It's a nice mirrored package. Nice and thin. It does have these little squares on the back. I think you might be able to pop the colors out, so we'll have to see. This is a very light palette. The net weight is just over ½ an ounce, so that's not a ton of product. It doesn't want to open. Come on, there we go. And when you pop it open, you have a great big mirror. That is a really good sized mirror. It pretty much takes up the whole top of the palette. And then in here we've got the highlighter, and this is a very purpley toned highlighter, which is interesting. It looks more peach on my skin though, but it looks purpley in the package. You have 2 blushes, which are nearly identical. This one is slightly more peachy, this one's slightly more pink. And there's also a bronzer, which is very, very light. It looks very similar to Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, the really light version of Chocolate Soleil. But yeah, it's really, really light, which is good because I'm super pale. So I will have to try these out and see what I think. And of course, if it's any good or if I hate it, I will absolutely let you know. All right, here's another product I haven't tried before. This is their Shimmer and Facial Whip in Pink Lemonade. And it says perfect for highlighting, highlights eyes, lips, and cheeks. So I'm not sure about this. I don't tend to use like liquidy highlighters a whole lot. And if I do, I tend to use them under my foundation. So it's just in a simple little bottle. I like the little detail too. Okay, it's pretty thin and it's very, very, very pink. Wow, is that pink? Holy cow. Let's see if that... Okay, that does not blend out. Let me tell you right now, I will probably not use that on my cheeks. It's very, very sticky. Maybe if I was doing a glossy pink eye, I might use that. But yeah, that's not really something I'm going to use a whole lot. The last makeup product in this little sample bag is their lip lacquer. I think, yeah, it says it's new, but I do think this is fairly new. And it says it's in the shade Natural. It says a lacquer lip gloss for brilliant high color shine. I don't tend to wear a ton of super shiny lip glosses, but I will occasionally use them in the middle of my lips to highlight. Has a light vanilla scent, and it has a paddle wand. You guys know how I feel about paddle wands. I prefer doe foot or like curved ones. Flat paddles I don't love because they're really difficult to use. I'm going to swatch this on this hand. This is a very pretty color. It's a very standard tan shade, but it is pretty. It has a bit of warmth to it, so you could definitely use this to highlight a lip look. It's not super sticky. It is super wet and glossy, but it doesn't have a whole ton of stick to it, which is nice. The last thing they sent me in that little gift with purchase pack is one of their standard e.l.f. brushes, and this says this is a new brush, and it's their highlighting brush. I don't have a specific dedicated highlighting brush. I actually love using my Real Techniques contour brush to highlight, but it is a dense brush. Here's the one from e.l.f. Very nice. Their standard matte black handle. I noticed that the ferrule's longer than in their old black brushes, which is good. I'm hoping that means they redesigned it because their older ones with these shorter ferrules, like this powder brush, come apart really, really easily. Like there is no glue on there at all. So the only reason mine stays in place is I actually have it like jammed in there because I've been too lazy to get my super glue. But this looks like it's a fairly strong connection. I'm guessing that they made the brush handle go higher into the ferrule so that it stays better. Anyway, I know that's more detail-y stuff, but this brush is beautiful. This is a very nice, it's pointed this way, and you can see all the bristles are graduated and they get taller and taller, which is great in highlight and blush brushes because it helps diffuse the product. So instead of having a sharp streak across your cheek, it looks very blended out near the edges. And this is very soft. It's not thick at all. It's not dense. It's very light and fluffy. And it feels like an expensive brush. I'm not feeling any hard bristles. It feels very soft, very light. I think this is going to be good for highlighting. I also think this would be good for powder underneath your eyes as well. But yeah, that's like insanely, insanely soft. I'm just going to rub my hand with this all day because it's just so nice. I'm so impressed with this. Another thing is with all the e.l.f. brushes I've owned, they don't lose bristles. I've had one, maybe two bristles come out of all the e.l.f. brushes I have. These work so, so good even after washing. And this one is just so nice and so soft. And this is why I can't spend stupid amounts of money on brushes. Like, I can't justify buying a $40 brush when you can get a brush between like $3 and $10. That's incredible and does beautiful, beautiful work. I'm really happy they sent this to me, actually. I can't wait to play with this. That is everything that I got from e.l.f. I'm very, very pleased with everything I ordered. Of course, I haven't tried anything yet, so you guys will have to keep an eye out for a favorites video, an empties video, makeup tutorials. Sometime soon, I will be trying all of these products and letting you guys know what I think. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. I'm pretty much everywhere, and all the links for those are down below. Thank you guys so, so much for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye!